We haven't talked about Landman in a minute, and I know a lot of you have been waiting after that Season 2 finale. Well, there's finally some big movement on Season 3. And trust me, things aren't calming down. They're getting darker, messier, and way more dangerous. So let's talk. First, Season 2. Let's be real, it was a bit of a roller coaster. The whole storyline with Cammy and Monty's company started strong, but after a while it felt like we were stuck in the same cycle. Everyone telling her to let go, to move on, to stop holding on to something that was clearly destroying her. But Cammy couldn't. Because for her, it wasn't just business. It was control. Power. And more than anything, it was the last piece of Monty she had left. And that's what made it so hard to watch. She wasn't just grieving, she was losing herself. Running M-Tech became her way of keeping Monty alive. Even though deep down, she knew it was the same thing that killed him. Tommy and Nate both saw it coming. They warned her again and again, this company is dangerous. It took Monty, and it's going to take you next. But Cammy didn't listen. Instead, she made the one decision that changed everything. She fired Tommy. And honestly, that moment felt insane. Because Tommy was the only one still holding things together, and she just cut him off like he meant nothing. Then she calls Nate and offers him Tommy's job? Yeah, that was never going to work. Nate turning her down? That felt earned. Because loyalty still matters, and those two have been through too much to turn on each other now. But here's where things really start setting up Season 3. Those documents. The ones with no digital trace. The ones Monty hid. Yeah, those are not random. Nate told her to dig deeper, and you just know whatever she finds is going to flip everything. Not just about the company, but about Monty himself. And now? Cammy is completely alone. No Tommy. No Nate. Not even Gallino backing her anymore. She's walking straight into a storm with no protection. Meanwhile, Tommy? He's doing the exact opposite. That man got fired, and somehow turned it into a comeback. His meeting with Gallino? Confident. Calculated. Clean. And just like that, he builds something new, CTT. And honestly, this team? It's stacked. Everyone has a role, everyone has history, and for the first time, Tommy isn't working for someone else, he's building something of his own. Something for his family. But let's not forget what show we're watching. This is Landman. Nothing comes easy, and nothing stays clean. Because Gallino didn't invest out of kindness. That quiet threat he made in the finale? Yeah, that's not going away. You don't take millions from someone like him and walk away free. Season 3 is definitely going to explore that pressure. The kind that builds slowly, until it breaks everything. If CTT doesn't deliver, Tommy won't just lose the company. He could lose a lot more than that. And then there's Cooper. That situation is far from over. Yes, he was protecting Ariana. Yes, the man's death was technically a heart attack. But in this world? That doesn't matter. Powerful people don't care about technicalities. They care about revenge. So if that comes back, and it will, we're about to see a completely different side of Tommy. Not just the businessman. The father. And that version of him? That's going to be dangerous. Now let's talk release timing. Filming for Season 3 is expected to start around April. And if they follow the same schedule as last time, we're probably looking at a release in fall 2026. So yeah, still a wait. But with everything being set up right now, it might actually be worth it. Because Season 3 isn't just continuing the story. It's breaking it open. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Cammy can recover, or is she too far gone? And will Tommy's new empire survive, or collapse under Gallino's control? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one.